this world, readers and scholars. Today we have a very important lesson that I'm so excited to dive right in. And to help me with that lesson, I brought a very special book. So I brought with me Of Thee I Sing, A Letter to My Daughters, written by Barack Obama and illustrated by Lauren Long. So how many of you know who Barack Obama is? Right, yeah, he was our 44th president. Good job. So he's written this book to kind of share with his daughters and to us as his readers a very valuable lesson. And that lesson is that no matter how different we are, we all have a very important role to play. So we are going to dive right in and talk about the 13 historical figures that he mentions in this book that has kind of really helped us get to where we are today. So yeah, let's dive right in. Have I told you lately how wonderful you are? How the sound of your feet running from afar brings dancing rhythms to my day? How you laugh and sunshine spills into the room. Have I told you that you are creative? So our first historical figure is a woman named Georgia O'Keeffe. Moved to the desert and painted petals, bone, bark. She helped us see big beauty in what is small, the hardness of stone, and the softness of feather. So Barack Obama is comparing his daughters to Georgia O'Keeffe because they're creative, and Georgia O'Keeffe was creative as well. Have I told you that you are smart? That you braid great ideas with imagination? A man named Albert Einstein turned pictures in his mind into giant advances in science, changing the world with energy and light. So now he's comparing his daughters to Albert Einstein by being smart. What are smart and creative? What kind of words are they? Yeah, they're like descriptive words. They're characteristics, right? Or traits of someone. Have I told you that you are brave? There's another one. A man named Jackie Robinson played baseball and showed us all how to turn fear to respect and respect to love. He swung his bat with the grace and strength of a lion and gave brave dreams to other dreamers. So now his daughters are creative, smart, and brave, right? Have I told you that you are a healer? Sitting Bull was a soul medicine man who healed broken hearts and broken promises. It is fine that we are different, he said. For peace, it is not necessary for eagles to be crows. Though he was put in prison, his spirit soared free on the plains, and his wisdom touched the generations. What do you think it means when Sitting Bull says, for peace, it is not necessary for eagles to be crows? Let you think about that for a minute. Yeah, okay. So if we want to be happy, if we want peace, we don't need to become someone or something else, right? It's perfectly okay that we are all different. Good job. Have I told you that you have your own song? A woman named Billie Holiday wore a gardenia in her hair and sang beautiful blues to the world. Her voice, full of sadness and joy, made people feel deeply and add their melodies to the chorus. Have I told you that you are strong? A woman named Helen Keller fought her way through long, silent darkness. Though she could not see or hear, she taught us to look at and listen to each other. Never waiting for life to get easier, she gave others courage to face their challenges. So Helen Keller was strong, and his daughters are being compared to Helen Keller by being strong as well. Have I told you how important it is to honor others' sacrifices? What do you think sacrifice means? Yeah, they're like things we give up in order to help other people, right? Very good. A woman named Maya Lin designed the Vietnam Veterans Memorial to remember those who gave their lives in the war, and the Civil Rights Memorial to thank the many who fought for equality. Public spaces should be filled with art, she thought, so that we can walk amidst it, recalling the past and inspire to fix the future. It is very inspirational, huh? From others, people's past, we can kind of fix and change the future. Have I told you that you are kind? A woman named Jane Addams fed the poor and helped them find jobs. She opened doors and gave people hope. She taught adults and invited children to play and laugh and let their spirits grow wide. Oh, that was very kind of Jane, wasn't it? Yeah. Have I told you that you don't give up? When violence erupted in our nation, a man named Martin Luther King Jr. taught us unyielding compassion. He gave us a dream that all races and creeds would walk hand in hand. He marched and he prayed, and one at a time opened hearts and saw the birth of his dream in us. So creeds is like religion. It's another word for religions. So Martin Luther King Jr. saw that all people of all races and religions could come together as one and walk hand in hand. Have I told you that you are an explorer? A man named Neil Armstrong was the first to walk on the moon. He watched the world from way up high, and we watched his lunar landing leaps, which made us brave enough to take our own big, bold strides. And strides is another name for giant steps, basically. Have I told you that you are inspiring? A man named Cesar Chavez showed farm workers their own power when they felt they had none. The people were poor, but worked hard and loved the land. Cesar picketed, prayed, and talked. The people listened to their hearts and marched for their rights. "Sí se puede," Cesar said. "Yes, you can." Have I told you that you are part of a family? A man named Abraham Lincoln knew that all of America should work together. He kept our nation one and promised freedom to enslaved sisters and brothers. This man of the people, simple and plain, asked more of our country, that we behave as kin. So Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves and wanted his people to treat them equally. Have I told you to be proud to be American? Our first president, George Washington, believed in liberty and justice for all. His barefoot soldiers crossed wintry rivers, forging ever on. He helped make an idea into a new country, strong and true, a country of principles, a country of citizens. Have I told you that America is made up of people of every kind? People of all races, religions, and beliefs. People from the coastlines and the mountains, people who have made bright lights shine by sharing their unique gifts and giving us the courage to lift one another up, to keep up the fight, to work and build upon all that is good in our nation. Have I told you that they are all a part of you? Have I told you that you are one of them and that you are the future? And have I told you that I love you? The end. See, I told you it had a very important lesson behind it, right? So what do you think Barack Obama was trying to tell us, the readers, and his daughters? Yeah, that it's okay to be different. We are all a part of something, right? We all have different religions. We all have different beliefs. We all look different. But that doesn't stop us from, having the power within us to, change the world, like Abraham Lincoln or Albert Einstein. So I want to go back and take a look at this picture right here, because I love this picture because it shows people of every race, every religion. It shows poor people, rich people, artists, readers, famous athletes, excuse me. And Barack Obama says that they have made bright lights shine by sharing their unique gifts. So all of these people have, truly opened up the world. Georgia O'Keeffe, for instance, the first historical figure that we talked about, was the first female artist to really have painted really in her era. And it inspired other people, other females, to be artists as well. And also giving us the courage to lift one another up, to keep up the fight, to work and build upon all that is good in our nation. So we have the power to also be as courageous as all of these historical figures, and to keep up the fight, to keep, growing and showing something completely new. So I absolutely love this book. I hope you guys did too. So on Classroom, I have created some assignments that I want you guys to complete. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I'm always available and here to help. Thank you so much for coming and reading and watching this video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!